So this technique I'm going to show you is called a Sumi Gaeshi, and you would have seen it before. It usually comes off when a guy does a single leg on you and then running you backwards and you drop on your back and flip them over and land in mount. I'm going to show you the direct attack of Sumi Gaeshi first. So we're fighting in our opponent's bent over. Now what I like to do for Sumi Gaeshi is a few different options you can do to get to that position. So the first one might be, I'll just show you the position. I might grab a left hand or two hands on the lapel, pull him down, reach forward, grab his belt. Now from here, I'm in a great position to either, traditionally in judo they teach to let go of this arm to come up and grab the belt or grab your own arm. I just like to hang on to that collar in here. Some people say, because when I do the technique here, I want to go straight up over my head. Some people say to push this arm in so he can't post out. Either way, doesn't matter. Now what I'm going to do is, when I do the technique, I'll do it nice and simple. Two hands on the lapel. As I pull him down, and I actually don't just pull him down and do this, I actually pull him down, let's go this way a little bit, and I pull him to me. Now he's way off balance, so I pull him to me. Now from here, my left leg comes in the center, my knees are bent, okay? And then my right foot comes up, and it just hooks inside his left thigh, and the knee comes out just a little bit. I'll show you the front arm section in a minute. Now what I do is I do a single leg squat, and I try to put my butt right in between his legs. So I'm here, I do a squat, over he goes, I stay connected, and I'll end up in the mount position. So again, you're fighting your partner, they're bent over, and you kind of push, pulling, two hands in here, or one hand, it doesn't matter. I pull him towards me, and I grab the belt and my elbow comes in, so I'm really breaking his posture. Now from here, because his weight's going that way, I quickly shuffle this foot, and this is a really fast step. I go left, right, left, right, left, right. Let's have a look from the other angle. I'm here, and Liam can feel my shoulder and my weight on his head. Okay, because if I don't put this weight on, and Liam's strong and you're fighting a strong opponent, they can actually walk closer to me and stand up and massive throw. And I've been thrown with this before because I got lazy, bent my partner over, he shuffled in and took me up massively with a huge pickup. So you've got to keep that posture of theirs controlled, and I'm really driving my elbow down. Now this is a really quick change there. Sometimes if your opponent knows it's coming, he might shuffle backwards, and then you push and he pushes back, and now it works, I can do the takedown. So from here, left foot in, right foot up, and then I do a single leg squat underneath, flip him over, coming straight up into mount, into a really great position. So there's the basics of how to do a Sumi Gaeshi. A few things that you might need to do when doing this technique. So there's the basics of it. So there's a few different setups. That's what I was going to say. The first setup might be, I reach out and grab an arm, and as he grabs my arm, I grab his arm, pull it down, and now I'm into the exact same position I was before. So the first setup was left hand, right hand, pull down and grab the grip. The next setup is you reach, he grabs your arm, because you are planning on him grabbing your arm. That's why this works. You grab his arm with two hands, you pull backwards and down, and now I do the exact same technique with this grip. Another one we have is you can grab his arm, his power hand this time, push it across, grab that belt. Now I do the exact same technique. So it's just a few different little setups. Another setup you have is he goes for a single leg takedown, and because he's got the leg, but look, I'm in a great position to do a squat and throw him over. So I'll show you that one in a minute. When you're doing this Sumi Gaeshi technique, sometimes your partners are good. They're not going to just charge straight through you and you get the takedown. So there's a few things you've got to be wary of. First things first, we're fighting and he's bent over. I reach in here, I grab that, I pull, and I'm here. Now what I need to do is I need to stay my weight really low, and I need to be driving my elbow down. Now sometimes, if I don't feel like a Sumi Gaeshi is on, what I do is I just sprawl out onto this right hip, and I straighten my leg right backwards, and I just drive him to the floor. And then I just take it back from there. So that's pretty simple, pretty basic, but it's nice. So we're fighting here, He might go for a single leg, I sprawl down, spin, take the back. Because their position is so strong, because their head is so low, it's really uncomfortable for them. Now maybe you're fighting an opponent and they've got really, really good strong core. So if I did this on Liam with one hand, you defend it a little bit. Like I can't bend him over. One, that's because I'm using my arm strength. I want to be using my movement. So what I might do, instead of pulling directly down in this direction, I'm going to pull down in a circle. So I go here and I pull in a circle. Straight over. So by pulling in a circle, your opponent's quite strong in kind of this plane. But once you start moving in a circle and jerking the gi, they really start losing their own control. So when you're doing this technique, whatever setup it might be, push across, grab there. The good thing with the push across one is can you do a footy tackle? He can't do a footy tackle. I have double leg. Alright, if I reach up here, pull down, he might go for a double leg. And if he does, I just drop in and do the same technique anyway.